Okay, so I don't know what to say. I don't really have a voice to say what I want to say. I don't have a voice that I exist, okay? But let me say this. I just wanted to say something before I shower, get ready for sleep, get ready for bed. But basically, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do tomorrow because I have to come up with what I'm going to do because I have an issue at hand. I'm not going to give really details because um yeah, it's stuff that's sometimes you have to protect yourself, but then I want to share also, but then it's things that are still in process, so I'm still processing it. So I don't want to share really. So but I do want to share this much. And what it is it's very hard to have these obstacles that I'm facing in this city, one thing after the other, whether that's the place I live, the many places. I've had several experiences, and people will say, well, the common denominator is you. But when the common denominator is you relative to a marginalized experience, you have to understand that mathematically speaking, there is a chance that you will have bad experience after bad experience. The math of black times girl, black times woman, it really is that. So on top of my personality issues, which I realize stem from some of the generational trauma I start to learn about. Once I learned something very crazy and messed up, it made sense as to why I struggle socially. Um, but what I'm saying is that it's hard. I'm going to have to figure out what to do because there is a show coming up that I have originally been cast for really well. And it's really hard having these different obstacles at play, like this injury, and having to figure out how to address it. I'm not going to be able to dance a character that I've been cast as after 4 years of working really hard. I got something that was really, really great. And I can't dance it. I would have danced it in 4 performances. And, 4 performances that nobody that I'm related to, I don't think, I like never really growing up, you know, knew so much about my recitals or came to recitals or, academic things, arts related things. So it's hard on top of this. It's hard on top of having to piece through what this story is, having to understand what it is, having to understand this isolation I feel when I'm in class with. I could say that too, but I'm not going to say it. I said it to my friend though. But basically, being in a space where I am like maybe the only one, maybe two, and if I'm in an adult class, but in the company, the only one. But in ballet, there's an aspect to it when you're in a company of that's not a black company. At the same time, what exactly am I supposed to expect? It's a field that does not, or it's an arena that does not have a lot of um, black girls slash women in it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, it is something that impacts me, right? Two things can be true, as my counselor said. And so it's very difficult. And I haven't been on point yet this year. I haven't taken a full class yet. And that is concerning. Um, but I'm doing more and more progressively, slowly. And that's what has been nice. So that's all I want to say. I have to figure something out, and I have goals here. I want to get nice enough dancing to be doing bigger and bigger things. I have big goals here. I want to be looking like the dancers I see in the class going across the floor, beautiful in their point shoes. I want to be that girl. I want to be that girl slash woman. So that's all I want to say. I need to go ahead and, I've tried recording this several times, and I need to go ahead and just post this. And yeah. All right, let me go. Thank you for listening, and that's all I've got. All right, have a good night. Bye.